This week in grammar, we are going to review subjects and talk about predicates. Every complete sentence must have two parts. They must have a subject and a predicate. But what else do all sentences have? All sentences have a capital letter at the beginning, and all sentences have the correct ending punctuation at the end. Maybe it's a period, if the sentence is a statement or a command, a question mark if the sentence is a question, or an exclamation point if the sentence is an exclamation. The subject part of the sentence is who or what the sentence is about. The subject of the sentence is going to be some sort of noun, because it's going to name a person, a place, or a thing that the sentence is about. For example, the big dog was barking. The subject of the sentence is the big dog, or it could just be dog. A way to help you determine what the subject of the sentence is to change the sentence into a question. And the answer to your question will be the subject. For example, Mom and Dad are home. Who are home? Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad is the subject of the sentence. That's telling who or what the sentence is about. Her family is moving. Change that into a question. Whose family is moving? Her family is moving. Her family is the subject, because that is what the sentence is about. Her family. So you try. What is the subject? Barry and Tia are friends. Who are friends? Barry and Tia. Barry and Tia is the subject of the sentence. The pizza is delicious. What is delicious? The pizza. The pizza, or just the word pizza, is the subject of the sentence. The whole class was in line. Who was in line? The whole class. The whole class is the subject of that sentence. We're going to focus more this week on the predicate of the sentence. The predicate of the sentence tells what the subject does or what the subject is. For example, he reads every night. The action word, the verb, is reads. So the verb and everything behind it is the predicate. He reads every night. Reads every night is the predicate because that's what he does. Grandma cooked spaghetti. You can also change that into a sentence, into a question. Who or what did Grandma do? She cooked spaghetti. So cooked spaghetti is the predicate because it's telling what Grandma did. We drove to California. Ask yourself a question. What did we do? We drove to California. So drove to California is the predicate. It includes the verb drove, and it's telling what we did. We drove to California. Now, the predicate always starts with a verb, an action verb, a linking, or a helping verb. Now, we haven't really talked about linking or helping verbs yet. That's coming up next week. But we will hint about those this week. You try. What's the predicate? The water felt ice cold. What did the water do? It felt ice cold. Felt is the verb. That's the action. So felt ice cold is the predicate. Jackson sung a solo. What did Jackson do? He sung a solo. That's the predicate. It includes the verb sung, and the verb and everything behind it can be the predicate. They took a long lunch break. What did they do? They took a long lunch break. Took a long lunch break is the predicate. Now, we're not really doing this on a whiteboard, so we're not going to underline, but we'll talk about what the subject and the predicates are. He ran to answer the door. First of all, let's think about the subject. Who or what is the sentence about? Who's doing something? He is. He is the subject. And what did he do? Ran to answer the door. Ran to answer the door is the predicate. It's telling what the subject did, and it includes the verb ran. The second sentence, the old car needs tires. What is the subject of that sentence? What is that sentence all about? It is about the old car. That's the subject of the sentence. What does the old car need? It needs tires. Needs tires is the predicate of the sentence. It's telling the action. He needs something. He needs tires. His teacher is absent today. Who's that sentence about? Oh, his teacher. Now, when I'm looking at this sentence, I don't really see a verb or a word that I can do. But if you remember, a predicate will tell you what something is. So his teacher is absent today. What is his teacher? Is absent today. So is absent today is the predicate. The verb is always part of the predicate. The subject always has a what. The subject always has a noun.